For National Dolphin Day, we're going to be giving you a taste of our wonderful Dolphin Detective Sessions, which are usually run throughout the season from Cardigan Bay Marine Wildlife Centre here in Quay. During these sessions and during our daily watches from the harbour wall, which for obvious reasons aren't currently going ahead, we go out to spot for the Cardigan Bay Big Three. That's the bottlenose dolphin, the harbour porpoise, and the Atlantic grey seal. Because, as I've said, today is National Dolphin Day, we're going to be focusing on giving you a glimpse into the lives of our semi-resident bottlenose dolphin population. So, first off, what do bottlenose dolphins actually look like? Well, like us, dolphins are mammals, and that means that they have to come to the surface to breathe air. And they do this using specially adapted nostrils called blowholes. These are located on the top of their heads, and if you're lucky enough to get close to dolphins, you'll often find that you can hear them blow before you even see them. They move through the water efficiently using their strong tails or flukes, that's the end of the tail, to propel themselves through the water, similar to if you kick your legs really fast when swimming. But their fins are also really important for this, with the dorsal fin, that's the fin along their back, and their pectoral fins, the two fins on their side, of which you can only see one in this photo here, providing stability and steering as the dolphin moves through the water. This is really important as bottlenose dolphins have been seen to move at speeds of up to around 30 miles an hour, not a speed that you'd want to fall over at. Another cool part of the dolphin is an organ called the melon, though not this particular kind. The melon is located between the blowhole and the tip of the dolphin's snout and is involved in bioacoustics. So what on earth does that mean? The melon projects sounds, clicks, and whistles into the marine environment, like you can see here in this image. And these will bounce off other objects and animals back towards the dolphin to help the dolphin to build a picture of the world around them. This is called echolocation, and you can actually listen to a snippet of this just here. Because our waters are murky, without echolocation, dolphins wouldn't be able to go around their daily lives. They wouldn't be able to find the food that they need to survive, for example. But what is it that dolphins actually eat? Bottlenose dolphins have a really varied diet, and they'll eat a wide range of schooling and bottom-dwelling fish, including mullet and mackerel, as well as squid and crustaceans. They will adapt their feeding behaviours to local conditions and food sources. However, one popular method of feeding is to produce bait balls. Easily seen from the surface, a bait ball is essentially a big ball of fish that are being forced together by a group of dolphins. By herding the fish in this way, they can take turns of individuals charging into the ball and feeding plentifully. But of course, this wouldn't be possible if dolphins were unable to communicate between themselves. Luckily, dolphins are an incredibly social species, and they'll form groups from just a few individuals all the way up to nearly 100. These groups are called pods, and they can be made up of dolphins of all different ages, including newborns and calves. We can easily identify a newborn dolphin, like the one on the screen here, from the following characteristics. Firstly, they're much lighter in colour than adults, and they're also much smaller, obviously, the growing up initially being around 1.5 metres in length. Their heads almost look a little bit squished, and this is because they actually have too much skin in this area initially. They actually will grow into this as they age. And they also have characteristic lines called fetal folds down their sides. These are essentially wrinkles left over from being folded up prior to birth. All newborn dolphins are seen with fetal folds, as all newborns have to fold in this way because they're so large because of such a large brain before they're born. Otherwise, they just wouldn't fit. They're also much clumsier than adults. This particular newborn on the screen looks really graceful in the air, but you can bet that he or she will have hit the water with quite a spectacular belly flop. We often see mother and calf pairs here in Cardigan Bay, which supports the theory that this area is part of a sheltered bottlenose dolphin nursery, a safe haven of sorts for our dolphins. But this isn't the only thing that is special about Cardigan Bay or the dolphins that live and visit here. Cardigan Bay is one of only 2 places across the UK where bottlenose dolphins can be found all year round, with the other being at the Moray and Firth in Scotland, and a third suggested population off the Lizard in Cornwall. The dolphins that we find here grow up to a huge 4 metres in length, a size only topped by the Scottish population, which we believe is a result of having to survive the cold winters in Welsh waters. I don't know about you, but I certainly wouldn't want to go swimming here in January. Since our research began in 1996, we've seen over 700 different bottlenose dolphins here. However, in any one year, we generally see between 250 to 300 individuals during the summer months. We're able to identify individuals using photo ID techniques. Every dolphin has a uniquely shaped, scarred, and marked dorsal fin, a little bit like your fingerprint. If you take a moment now to look at your finger, you'll notice that it is different to the person who's sat next to you, and the same can be said for dolphin dorsal fins. At birth, the dorsal fin is clean with no markings at all. However, as the dolphin age, things like notches, nicks, and scarring begin to appear on the fin as a result of social interactions with other dolphins, and sometimes, depending on the area, predation from animals like sharks or entanglement with fishing line. So it turns out that bottlenose dolphins are actually as unique as you and I. That's all we've got time for today, but if you've enjoyed learning a little more about our beautiful bottlenoses and want to continue in your training to become a dolphin detective, we've attached a link to our Dolphin Detective worksheet here, which you can complete in your own time. It's like homework, but more fun. And of course, any questions at all, do let us know in the comments. Keep an eye on our social media channels for more exciting dolphin updates throughout the day. Thank you for watching.